For Finesse, if he get an album, if he were to drop an album, he got a huge check from it. A huge check if he could drop an album. But you gotta look at Atlantic, they might not want to drop that album because they might not recoup from that amount of money that they gotta pay them, that they're contractually obligated to pay. You know what I'm saying? So they might want to wait until he has a single that's gonna carry the album so that they can pay him that much money. Cause like for you, y'all invest money, everybody invests money, you put up money for bets, all types of different shit. You're not gonna bet no minus 500 also you feel like you probably gonna lose.
Right.
That's kind of what it's looking like for the label right now. I gotta give him 2-3 million and he might make $1 million in streams in a year. And he's not a touring artist. He's doing all his shows at little, you know, he put the show money already. He's doing 20,000, 30,000 here instead of getting on a big tour. So it's gonna be difficult for him to recoup.
Among J. Prince's sons, Baby J is the one who has most closely adopted his father's business mindset and approach, and he has been directly involved in the back and forth surrounding Finesse2X and the Mob Ties situation. What a lot of people may not know is that it was actually Baby J who fired the initial shot at Finesse2X. J. Prince Jr. simply reposted his brother's message, and that message was pointed and direct. Baby J essentially said that there is no bigger victim on earth than a man who had $1 million, blew it, and then refuses to take personal responsibility for what happened, finding a way to blame everyone around him instead of looking in the mirror honestly. Baby J was speaking directly to what he believes happened with Finesse2X, that he was given significant financial resources to reinvest into his music career and did not handle that money the way it should have been handled. But beyond just sending that message, Baby J has also come forward to address the situation more thoroughly and explain how the business side of a deal like the Mob Ties contract actually works from their perspective. Let's get into what he had to say about it.
For Finesse, if he get an album, if he were to drop an album, he got a huge check from it. A huge check if he could drop an album. But you gotta look at Atlantic, they might not want to drop that album because they might not recoup from that amount of money that they gotta pay them, that they're contractually obligated to pay. You know what I'm saying? So they might want to wait until he has a single that's gonna carry the album so that they can pay him that much money. Cause like for you, y'all invest money, everybody invests money, you put up money for bets, all types of different shit. You're not gonna bet no minus 500 also you feel like you probably gonna lose.
Right.
That's kind of what it's looking like for the label right now. I gotta give him 2-3 million and he might make $1 million in streams in a year. And he's not a touring artist. He's doing all his shows at little, you know, he put the show money already. He's doing 20,000, 30,000 here instead of getting on a big tour. So it's gonna be difficult for him to recoup. So people gotta understand that it's not, this game is about, if he was hot, he's hot in the media space right now. If his music was as hot as he is in the media space, he'd be damn sure that he'd be dropping an album. They let him go Drake if he was that. He dropped 3 of them, you know, you do whatever you want. But they're contractually obligated to give him a certain amount of money if he get an album out. And if they don't think he's gonna make that money back, why would they drop that album? You know what I'm saying? It's a bad investment.
Right.
So if he don't understand that, he don't have to understand that. He might think I'm the hottest thing in the world right now because he is hot on social media. But that don't necessarily turn into dollars as far as streaming goes.
Mm-hmm. So I seen basically it's like I think Tedrick, the girl shout out to Tedrick, he made a post saying basically he wanted to buy Finesse2tymes and he missed Junior, but Finesse ended up going off and was like, maybe you can't go through Junior, you gotta go through Atlantic, and I hear you bringing Atlantic too. So if the Atlantic is the people that's over the business, what would the problem come in with Finesse2tymes and Junior, or Finesse2tymes and Mob Ties?
So I think there's I don't know their personal business. I don't know what's going on between them. I have no idea. That's the question you have to ask them. But from what I see is you got 2 people. Junior make money if you drop an album too. They all make money together. You know what I'm saying? So he's not trying to keep him from dropping an album. But Finesse in a place where he like, I don't want to work with them. Like, I'm not trying to work with Jordan. I'm not trying to work with nobody. So he's dropping records without them getting cleared. He's dropping stuff without producer agreements being done. You know, sloppy. And then now you make the A&R have to go figure it out so they can go put it up on DSPs. You don't get the proper rollout. And now there's no chance for that single or them songs you drop to go to that level. Even his first, like, he don't know, but his first wasn't just what was going straight in and back in.
Yeah.
That shit wasn't just a hit because he got out of jail. Nah, let's put up 6 figures behind a TikTok campaign for him. And that caught, and Mr. Beast made one. And now he's out of there. If that doesn't happen for him, he just, you know, he wouldn't have gotten the millions that he got. You know, so it's like, and it's like hitting a lottery. Like for a street artist to have Mr. Beast making a TikTok to his record, that's unheard of. You know what I mean? And that's why he got to where he is right now. I'm not saying he's super talented, but the marketing is such a big part of this shit. Blogs are such a big part of this shit. Going viral is such a big part of this shit. So that's just something you gotta understand. If you don't understand, you don't understand.
So this the Atlantic deal. Man, look. I see a whole lot of laughing at a nigga. And it's cool, laugh at it. That ain't number motivation for me. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a hustler, man. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, man. The position I'm in right now, that's all I ever needed anyway. I ain't never think I was gonna be worth no $1 million, no way, my nigga. I'm gonna be real. So even for me to be able to go make me $40, $50, $60, $70,000 a week, that's a blessing to me, homie. I start over. I get my shit together. But what I want to do is what my message is. I want to just be a mascot for all the up and coming artists who want to walk in these rooms and walk in these labels and think just because you surrounded with